Hello, and welcome to Connecting You to You Radio, where we tune in to receive the messages of health and well being that are being broadcast from the soul. I'm your host, Lisa Warner, author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. I show you how to heal your body naturally by combining your body's innate intelligence with the wisdom of your own soul, so that you can break through the mental programming of limiting beliefs that cause disease and make healing your body and changing your life simple. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I am Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing. It's a book that I wrote after I healed myself naturally from cancer without doctors or pills or any special protocols whatsoever. I changed my perception and my reality changed. There's a saying that says, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you've already got. And when we look out in the world, we see a humanity that is suffering. We see disease is rampant on this planet, and it is not getting any better. We are not getting healthier, it appears. It appears that the industry of disease is growing by leaps and bounds, by trillions of dollars per year. So if we keep doing what we're currently doing, we're going to keep getting more of what we've already got. More suffering, more death, more disease. So in order to change this, we need to do something different. We need to change our approach. What I learned when I found myself facing cancer and I refused to do what everybody is told to do, I didn't go the medical route. I went inside and I started to look inside. I started to look at my life. I started to look at how I felt about my life, about myself, about the world. I started to notice the thoughts that I was thinking. I started to notice when I was feeling angry or guilty or ashamed or defeated or blah, 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 any other negative emotions. And it became very, very clear to me that these are the things that were impacting my health. And it became very clear to me that if I changed my perception and I started to do things that allowed me to feel better about me and about my life and about the world around me, that my health would change. And this is exactly what happened. I started looking at the intangible things, my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, my belief systems. And I started to weed out those negative things: the fear, the doubt, the anxiety, the shame, the blame, the guilt, the I'm not good enough, I'm not okay, why can't I get this to work? What's wrong with me? I started to notice all of those negative patternings, and I chose to start shifting them. I started to clear them away because I realized that they weren't mine. We are souls, grand beings of light, created in divine perfection, who have come into physical bodies to experience life as human. We are not human, but we are having the experience so that we can experience what it is like to be human on earth at this time. It is an experience that we as the souls are having. So this earth, this entire universe, is created in divine perfection. It is created in harmony, right? We look up at night into the skies. We don't see any stars and planets duking it out, fighting for space in the universe. We just look up into the night sky and we see that all is well in all of creation. When we look at the earth, if we kind of remove all of the destruction that humans are doing on this planet and we just look at the plants, the animals, the earth as a big ecosystem, this earth works and thrives as one huge ecosystem. Every plant, every animal, every insect, every bird, every fish, every coral, every blade of grass is playing a role in the ecosystem. And when the ecosystem is working and thriving, it is healthy. All life on this planet can thrive. But we throw humanity into the mix. And originally, humans lived in harmony with the earth. There are still humans that live in harmony with the earth. There are still tribes that are trying to live in harmony with the earth, although they are getting pushed about by the external world, by the forces of greed. Their home, the rainforest, is getting systematically decimated, and their life is being threatened, literally. But these people, tribes, the tribes in Africa, the Native American tribes on the Americas, when we as humanity were living in tribes, we were living on the earth. We were living in tune with the earth. And everything we need to survive is provided by the earth herself. But for thousands of years, humanity has been systematically separated from the earth. The tribes have been systematically killed off and their lands taken. And disharmony has run rampant across the planet. And now, no one is truly thriving because we can't. We cannot thrive in a polluted environment. We can't thrive in war. We can't thrive while people are fighting against each other. We can't thrive when our food system has been systematically destroyed, chemicalized, genetically modified, processed, all of the living life force energy taken out of the foods. We go to the grocery store, 90 or more percent of the food comes in boxes and cans and on the shelves. And you can't even read what's on the labels. It's all these big blah, 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 blah words. That's not food. Food has one word: broccoli, potato. That's food. Chicken, egg, like not modified blah, 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 dextromethorphan, blah, 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 blah. That stuff those are chemicals. So we are not thriving as humanity. We have polluted air. We have polluted water. Okay, nothing can thrive when there is so much disharmony. And that disharmony is being broadcast on a daily basis. And we're being encouraged to focus on the disharmony. Watch the news, go to the movies, listen to the music, read the books. Like, now, obviously, not all of those things are bad. However, the vast majority of the messaging that we receive is disharmonious. It disconnects us from our soul song. When we as humanity are living in harmony and peace with each other and with the world around us, health happens. Health is what is normal. It's what is natural. It happens when body, mind, and soul are in harmony. When we are living in harmony with the earth, with the universe, with the true nature of our souls. This is what generates health. It generates happiness. It generates peace and ease and joy and prosperity and thriving. It generates creativity. It generates excitement and enthusiasm. Because we were created with all of those things inherent within. But because we have been systematically separated from our environment, from nature, we have been taken out of nature and put in boxes, in cities, in skyscrapers. There are many people. I have friends who grew up in the city who never experienced nature until they were in their 30s. And it was like, what? Oh my God, a completely different world. When we think about the number of people that live in cities that don't have access to nature, these are artificially constructed environments. And they are intrinsically disharmonious. We hear sounds of jackhammers and trucks and horns and smelling of the exhaust and hearing all of the loud music, hearing people yelling, hearing all kinds of disharmonious vibrations. When we go out in nature, it's quiet. The trees aren't yelling at each other. Yes, we'll hear the squirrels or the chipmunks, the squirrels running up the trees, warning everybody that a human is approaching. But these are natural sounds, the song of the birds, even the rolling of thunder. These are natural sounds. And each one of us has a soul song, a natural vibration that we emit. As souls, we emit a divine, beautiful vibration that is in harmony with God, Source, Universe. We emit light and love. And when we as humans are in harmony with our soul song, when we are living in harmony with the truth of who we are, we thrive. But when we are living in an artificially constructed world that makes us feel unsafe, uncomfortable, like we don't fit in, like we're isolated, this creates disharmony within. And those disharmonious vibrations, everything is vibration and frequency. Our thoughts have a frequency. Our bodies, our cellular structure vibrates. It is made of sound. We're not as solid as we appear to be. But everything, Tesla said, if you want to see the future, see in terms of frequency and vibration. A quote similar to that, right? Everything is frequency and vibration. How we feel. If we're feeling depressed, we have a low vibration. If we're feeling uncomfortable, the frequency and vibration that we are emitting is not harmonious. And our cellular structure then reflects that disharmony. We are not being attacked by diseases. We are allowing dis-ease to run rampant on this planet. So how do we fix this? How do we restore health to the planet? Well, the governments are not going to do that because the governments are the enablers. Those men and women acting as leaders are literally allowing the pollution. They're allowing all of the distortion. They're encouraging artificial life. If the government was going to create peace on earth, they would have done it a long time ago. In order for us to restore our own personal health, we have to start to help restore the health of the planet. We have to start looking in a different direction other than the medical model, because the medical model is not making any strides in restoring health. Maybe occasionally here or there. But when we look at the big picture whole, humanity is far less healthy than they have ever been. And they are taking far more medical treatments than ever. So if the medical treatments actually worked, we would be thriving. We would be really, really healthy because trillions upon trillions of dollars are being spent on our health. Well, it's actually not being spent on our health, it's being spent on our disease. So in order to change all of this, we have to start looking inside. We have to start restoring our own vibration. We have to start looking around and we have to stop participating in the things that are causing dis-ease. We have to start looking out at the world and seeing all of the messages that are being sent to us, all of the ways that our children are being educated. And we have to educate ourselves. We have to re-educate ourselves because we have been educated right out of our natural inner knowing, our natural wisdom, the wisdom that we have when we are one with nature. The Native Americans, the Aboriginals, the tribes of Africa and the rainforest, they had original wisdom. They were able to survive just on the earth, with the earth, with the plants, with the animals, with the waters. The earth herself protected them. But we have been so disconnected that our health, our happiness, our very survival is now threatened. But it doesn't have to take a long time to restore our health. And it doesn't have to take a long time to allow the health of the earth to restore herself. Remember when we all were told to go inside and don't come outside? And when everything stopped, look what happened on the planet. Look at how the airs cleared and we could see the Himalayan mountains again. Look how the waters cleared in the canals of Venice. When we stopped participating in the pollution, when we stopped participating in the dis-ease, the stuff that was creating the problems, the earth healed herself. We were participating in the dis-ease, and many, many, many people have died from this dis-ease. But it's not because there's been some little bug running around, it's because our thought patterns are completely distorted. Our thought patterns are no longer harmonious. We are not vibrating in alignment with the truth of our soul. We are not singing our soul song. We are not in harmony with the universe. We are emitting discord, dissonant frequencies. And when we are emitting dissonant frequencies, our bodies distort themselves in direct proportion to the dissonant frequencies. Our bodies are on our side. They're not being attacked by some disease. They are showing us where we are in dissonance from our soul song, where we have lost harmony with our soul, where we are out of tune with ourselves. There is nothing wrong with our physical bodies, but our thought patterns, our consciousness has been distorted, detuned to the harmony of God, source, frequency, universe, nature. When we go out in nature, we always feel more relaxed. And there's a reason for that. When we're in the cities, especially the bigger cities, blah, 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 always going, notes, energy, we're no longer in harmony. When we're watching the news, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, we're not in harmony. When we turn off all of that and we tune back in to nature, and we tune back into the truth of who we are as souls, we heal. There is nothing wrong with any of us, other than the fact that we have been pulled away from our natural frequency. We have been pulled into the disharmony. We have been pulled into the wars, into the battles, into the pitting one against the other, the struggle to survive. Survival is not really a thing. Like we're not here to survive. We're here to thrive. And when we live in harmony with nature, we thrive. When we live in harmony with the truth, universal truth, the universal laws of do no harm, we thrive. When we work together, we thrive. When we allow ourselves to be torn apart from our towns, our families, torn apart by politics, by taking sides, we suffer. And when we suffer, our bodies suffer right along with us. We have to change our perspective. We have to start understanding that our bodies are on our side. We have to start supporting our bodies. There is nothing to battle. Our bodies are designed to heal themselves, but they cannot do that if we are battling with them, if we are drugging them, if we are living from pill to pill to pill. Our bodies cannot thrive in that environment. Harmony is what is needed. Inner peace, inner harmony, harmony with the world around us. It's up to us to create that harmony. And it starts within. It starts by bringing ourselves back into harmony with the truth of our soul, with the truth of who we are, bringing body, mind, and soul back into one, back into alignment. And there's nobody that can do that for you. You're the only one who can reharmonize yourself to your soul song. Your soul is in divine perfection. There is nothing wrong with your soul. You are a grand being of light. Your soul is your light. Your soul is your love. It's the core essence of who you are. And you are the only one who can retune your instrument to the song, the sound of your soul. This is what generates health. It doesn't come from pills. It doesn't come from where we're told it comes from. Simply tune in. If this message resonates with you, listen to it again. Let's rethink our approach to health and healing. And let's do something that actually works. I'm living proof. My body healed itself when I brought myself back into inner peace and harmony. I can do this. Everyone can do this. But we have to believe in ourselves. We have to understand how that works. It's actually quite simple. It's natural. But we have to stop participating in the disharmony and start looking and creating, looking for and creating the harmony that is already inside. You are your soul. You cannot be anything other than who you are divinely created to be. You can have an experience of something different. I'm not okay, nothing's right, blah, blah, blah. There's something wrong with me. But that's not the ultimate truth. It's just an experience. And you can choose your experiences. So please choose them wisely. If you'd like some assistance, if this message resonates with you, I have lots of ways of helping you. I have a knowledge share area that you can become a member of. It's free. The membership is free. And there are courses that I have created inside that knowledge share area. I am continually creating more and more. I have an entire monthly membership of guided meditations that you can come, and I guide you inside to the core of who you are so that you can remember who you truly are as a soul. Simply listening to these guided meditations on a regular basis will start to retune your consciousness back into alignment with who you are as a soul. It is my joy to offer these things. So come and check it out. Go to connectingyoutoyou.com. The link is in the show notes. Check them out. If this video has been helpful to you, please like it. Please share it. Please subscribe to my channel. And if there's any way that I can help you, please feel free to reach out. You can find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful to you. Until next time, create for yourself some harmony and peace because you can. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Connecting You to You Radio. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Are you ready to discover more about how simple healing your body can actually be when you do it from the higher wisdom of your soul? To learn more about what I do and how you can work with me, visit connectingyoutoyou.com and get on my mailing list to be the first to know about my latest offerings. If you'd like to interact with me on Facebook, please join my group, Soul Sourced Healing. Check the show notes below for these links and more. I hope to see you again next time on Connecting You to You Radio.